Could be in Europe, or at least London.
We could be in Europe. But the problem is we have so many bucket list items, so we're taking 6 hours to check off that list.
Be one and done.
One and done. That's what he said before, you know?
I'd rather go to Europe.
Rather go to Europe. But we're staying domestic, so we'll let you know how it goes.
20 minutes. I appreciate your patience.
No, it's everybody.
So we will be on the plane waiting to take off for 25, no, we said 25 after. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And it's warm. 30 minutes to taxi off. So it's a holiday weekend. Okay.
That's why you see people on the police cam going crazy. Let me off.
Yeah. So we'll just be patient. Maybe take a little nap. Come back. We made it to Seattle, Sheraton, downtown airport. It seemed like a very long travel day. Even though it wasn't a long travel day, it felt like a long travel day.
Very much.
Very much. And Seattle airport at 10:30, 11 p.m. is utter chaos. Utter chaos. I've never seen people like running in the airport at 11 p.m. at night. It's just, I felt very anxious. I felt like, I'm like, the level of anxiety that the airport had and the chaos in getting your luggage, and to just know if you're flying to Seattle, pack your patience, because it's very disorganized. Especially coming from larger airports like Hartsfield, Miami. And we thought Miami was bad.
Yeah, Miami's a piece of cake compared to Seattle. Seattle's tight, long carousel. It's just weird.
It's very strange. Yeah. It's very strange. And it took our driver like almost an hour.
Yeah.
To come
Traffic is backed up all the way out of the airport.
At 11 p.m., people. 11 p.m. Seattle time. But we made it to the hotel, and apparently they're having a couple of events at the hotel. They're having an Ethiopian soccer team. They're having a Rubik's Cube people
tournament or something.
So it's
like little kids going like this with a Rubik's Cube.
What time is it?
It's
midnight, and the lobby is full of people.
Yeah,
full of people trying to get here. People like valet is not valeting. So, you know, our driver had to help valet. So it's been a little much.
I definitely recommend the company, our car service. What was the name?
I don't know.
I have it in my phone.
So we got the name of the car service from our Facebook group for our cruise. So if you're ever cruising, always find a Facebook group. You can find a lot of helpful information. And so they posted this.
It's All Season Towncar.
All Season Towncar.
In Seattle, yeah.
And they're very communicative. They'll text you, they call, and so it was great. It was very great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go, and we're going to just get a little snack. We're going to get settled, ready for bed, because it's midnight here and 3 a.m. in Miami. So we're not quite sure what we're going to be like tomorrow. Today.
Yeah.
Today, tomorrow.
All right. Going to sleep.
He said he's not. He said he's on vacation. He's not going to sleep.
Eat first.
The adventure continues. We're going to do a quick room tour for our hotel. So we're at the Sheraton Seattle Hotel downtown. Not too far from the cruise port. This is the bathroom here. It's very spacious. Just kind of be aware that the airports in Seattle, especially downtown, are not cheap. Just FYI. They're kind of all running around the same price, so it's really your preference of what you want. Here they have closet. Oh, here's your safe. Good to know.
Any fridge?
I don't see a fridge. Oh.
There it is. Pure light.
Complimentary 1 bottle of water, even though there's 2 people in the room. But we'll go with it.
Refillable cans.
Oh yeah, because it's Seattle. So, and then we have it's a little dusty. I'm just gonna say it's dusty. It's a dusty room. You see kind of the dust there. So definitely bring your own wipes because it's yeah. And you can kind of see up here, it's a little dusty up here too. Look, it hasn't been cleaned off. But the room is spacious. So you take your win where you can get it. And then we are on the 6th floor and we're overlooking, we have a pretty decent view that we're overlooking. And we have a sofa here that we are using and like a little ornament that we're using for our luggage. So the Sheraton Seattle, just bring your own wipes to dust everything off. I'm not sure if this room has not been used in a while or they just don't dust it. I'm not quite sure. But here we go. We are in Seattle for our first full day. Today is 4th of July. This is our view from the hotel room. We went to bed around almost 1 a.m. Seattle time, which is like 4 a.m. Miami time, and the sun rises at 5 a.m. So a good maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep before the sun was peeking through the curtains and noise we could hear from the cars. But that's okay because we took a B12. We're ready for another day. No problem. The good thing about this hotel, they have some destination fees, which a lot of hotels do, but they do give those destination fees back in food and beverage credit. So we were able to go to Starbucks, which I promised myself I was not going to do. Starbucks is kind of birthed here in Seattle. Starbucks is not my favorite coffee shop, even though I'm not a coffee connoisseur, but it's not my favorite one. But when in Rome and they give you credit, you take it. So we get a $28 beverage credit. You also get a $10 Uber credit, which is very good if you are trying to get a hotel that is in Seattle for a cruise. A lot of the hotels don't have free shuttles to the cruise port. So it was nice. It was a nice surprise to find out that they actually had a $10 Uber credit that they can give you. So we're going to use that today. We do have a little excursion that I picked out. I saw another vlogger do it, so we were like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. So it's the Underground Seattle, or Seattle Underground. So we were going to walk there. It's less than a mile. But again, when you get an Uber credit and you get 1 Uber credit per day, we're going to take it. And then kind of go from there. You probably can't see me very clearly because of the sun. But it's okay. It's right now 60 degrees, so I'm definitely in layers. I have a t-shirt on, a sweater, and then my warmer jacket. And we went outside, and this probably is the best layering. And then I can take it off as it gets warmer. The high today is supposed to be 70. So it's still kind of, for us, cool in July. But we'll take it as it goes. We'll see you, and you'll see kind of what we do, and come along for the adventure. We're walking to Excursion. We hit down here in downtown Seattle. Roughly maybe 65 degrees. Oh, they have breakfast. Interesting. Lots of cruisers. It's cold. Yes, it's July and it's 65.
All right.
making a pit stop to see the water. It's a beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. I know. Seattle. It's so pretty. It does remind me a lot of Boston. The downtown is very kind of older, historic, kind of looking for it to be a fairly new city, right? The West is newer.
Stairs from this angle. It scares the crap out of me. It's like floating.
Floating stairs. I don't know what's down there, but maybe we'll continue to explore if we get done with our little excursion.
It's like 5 stories.
This is pretty cool. It's pretty. It's a very pretty place. Yeah. At least I was pleasantly surprised, when you see stories about the summer of love and what happened before in the city. It makes you very nervous. And then today you're like, this is a beautiful city.
Today, yes.
Yes, today. And we're excited to eat the food. We haven't had anything to eat yet, but some fresh seafood. We're excited to get to that point. Very interesting art. I'm not sure. This is the working man? The working man.
Art museum.
Ah. There you go. The working man. Huh. That's art for you. We've started our underground tour. It was actually very great history of Seattle. A lot of poop in the history of Seattle. But we get to walk to our first destination. In beautiful downtown Seattle. This is so much fun. I'm so excited that we did this.
I'll do this to the Space Needle.
Right.
Everybody goes to that.
Right. So doing some things that are very tourist attractions. We opted not to do that because of the expense. So this is much better. Gives you a better, no, I would say a better history, a different history of Seattle. In this room or this one?
This one.
So we're in the midst of the tour. What are your thoughts?
Interesting. Fun little tour.
Very interesting.
You're underneath here. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a lot of masonry history. So you have to kind of get your brain to think like, okay, how is it made? How does this make sense?
Yeah, this is actually considered the streets. This is
so this is filled, but that's not. So the sidewalks aren't filled, but the streets are. Okay. So we can walk under a sidewalk, walk under a building, but the streets are filled in. So just kind of learning construction and masonry. Oh, this is okay. So these sidewalks, these are like underneath, so you can have light go down to the tunnels. Interesting. But the tunnels don't flood. Yeah. I think you need to come. Still a little confused, but it's really cool. Dumb wall? Yeah. So we've decided that we will tour this, but I don't think we're going to eat here. He doesn't do lines. He doesn't do eating while walking. $94, that's a king crab. $94 a pound. Uncooked. Wow. Okay, let me look out here. I just want something. I want to try something sweet and savory. Let's see. So you want to try one of these restaurants, or you want to go to the one that he mentioned? I think I'm getting a little, not anxiety driven. I'm not a people crowd person. Right. So this can be overwhelming. I want to, whatever we do, I'm going to sit down. Let me say that the pricing for the seafood I've seen is not cheap at all.
For non-cooked, cook it yourself. You gotta season it yourself.
No, even for the restaurant. One restaurant had a line. Like a seafood platter was like $43.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's very interesting to me when seafood is abundant here. That it's so expensive and it's so abundant. But before we get to that, what was your final thoughts of the tour?
It was excellent. I would do it again. I mean, it's not much to see after you've already seen it once, but still, I would. If anybody looking to do an underground tour, definitely do it with whatever company you looked at. Actually, I got it.
Whatever his name was.
I got the company. It's
Spiegel's underground tour.
I think so.
You'll see the photo of
Underground,
it.
yeah. Bill Speedel's underground tour.
Yeah. There's a couple of underground tours, but he was very great and he was very charismatic with it. I love history, so I think learning the history, and we were talking about this as we left. When you learn the history of your city, you may be less apt to burn it down, right? Because you understand what they went through to get it to where it is, and all the journey and the trials and error that they did. Why would you want to burn it down over some political whatever? It doesn't make any sense. So I think learning the history is paramount.
Yeah, she won't repeat it.
Right. So as we continue to figure out what we're going to eat, I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know if it's worth fighting the crowd in here or going outside. Yeah. So we're going to make a little walk. We took a 5-minute Uber ride to use our free Uber voucher from the hotel, and that is being emptied back out because we got to walk 5 more minutes to a restaurant.
I know we got to go back in the other direction.
Right, that we came from, that the tour guide recommended. So let's use his recommendation.
Yeah.
Not a lot of crowd, not a lot of people. Just go for it. All right.
Just tipping my Uber driver.
Huh?
Tipping my Uber driver.
Tipping perfect. Yeah, the Uber driver, let me tell you, he didn't say much. Like, we were saying, we got in the car, we're like, hello. The Uber driver was mute.
You got like an East European accent.
It doesn't matter. He can say hi.
Ukraine,
yeah, not very communicative Uber drivers. But that's okay, as long as he gets us to point A to B safely. Right. So let's go back into the craziness, walk through Pike's Market, and then go. That was great.
Right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you. Smells good. Now you get to taste it. He's going to taste this $23 drink. Is it $23 worth good?
It's an old-fashioned smoke, but it's a Manhattan. So
Is it Manhattan old-fashioned?
does it taste good? Yeah.
So because it's considered Manhattan from New York, it's extra.
$23, I wouldn't go that far, but it's probably top shelf.
That's funny. But that makes a difference, right? Because there's an old-fashioned is one thing, but because it has the word Manhattan, they price it more. That's the epitome of New York for you. Our view. Seattle has been lovely. I would say it's been very lovely. He seems very pensive.
It's an interesting city to know.
Yeah. I mean, can I spend like multiple days in Seattle? Probably not. But it's a great 24, 48-hour city. Yeah, I agree. So this pretty restaurant is called Vaughn's Seattle. Make their own in-house pasta. And so we got pasta with some sourdough pasta with salmon, wild-caught salmon. So let's see the two mix. In-house pasta with some wild-caught salmon from Seattle. And Derek, of course, can do the first. When the eyes go back and forth. Very good. Very excited. All right, this is our first real meal in Seattle, because the first meal was Starbucks, which doesn't count. I mean, I guess it counts because it's Seattle, but not really. So excited to dive in. Thumbs up from him. We had lunch and it was very good. And so now we are on pier something. I don't know.
I'm looking for public access to the pier.
I'm not sure where we are, but it seems like nice. I'm tired. It is
On University Street, just in case
3 o'clock. We made it to 3 o'clock finally. The days go on forever. But it's really nice, really cool. And we're just very blessed that it was a good day. It has been a very good day today, weather-wise.
The sun does come out in Seattle.
The sun does come out. But I can see why they're sleepless.
Fortunately, in Miami right now, it's raining.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rainy and hot. This is very dry and mild temperature. Let's see. Closest we'll get to the water. We were going to do a water tour, but my thought was we were going to be on the water for 7 days already. So do we need to tour it?
No.
No. Walking down? Okay. Let's check it out. We're going to see, just kind of hang out on the water. I don't know if you're able to stop or not, but let's find out. Beautiful stop at the water. Not that he gets enough water at home.
Specific waters.
Yes, specific waters. It's much colder than our Atlantic. This is Pier 55. This pier, they do some tours, as you can see, and they just kind of tour around the bay. And I guess we are too far over for the cruise port, because the cruise port is Pier 91.
Yeah, it's back that way.
And so we're just 55. But this is downtown Seattle. Here, welcome aboard. So, put that in the mood.
Thank you.
On our way to more cold. Our journey has just begun. You almost made us not be first.
Huh?
So you almost made us not be first. I'm like, get that medallion working. All right, so this is our lovely getting on board. This one's outside, which is interesting. It's not enclosed. So it's yeah. For being in a cold and rainy state, I'm very surprised that this is not enclosed. But we're looking for first steps on board. So super excited. And we are actually the first to step on board.
It's been a couple years. Yeah.
So let you go first, Derek. Derek get the first steps on board. Hello. Hello. Thank you. This way. Welcome on board. We are here. Watch the step. We have made on board. Yay! Hello. I don't know. Where do we go? What do we do? It's up to you.
That way, it probably doesn't until.
So we have to do our muster drill. We have to do our muster drill in a video. So you have to get on Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
So let's do that first. First things first. We have first appetizer. We have shrimp with avocado and ignore the French fries. And Derek has the same thing. How is it?
Amazing.
Amazing. I'm not a seafood lover, to be honest, but because we're in Alaska or going to Alaska that's seafood rich, I'm going to definitely try it and expand my palate. So I'm pretty excited. So it's the shrimp with avocado. So we have the main menu or main entree is salmon with some potatoes, ignore the French fries, and Derek has the same. So I don't know. It didn't say Alaska salmon. I don't remember.
Whatever their supplier supplies.
Whatever they're supplying us with. You know, it is Seattle, so maybe it's a little bit fresher. We'll see. So we just got in our room, and this is new. We've never seen this before. We've been on many Princess cruises. This, if I can give you some kind of idea where we are, this is the closet area on Princess, and then there's this bar. I'm not quite sure. Is this a handicap room?
It shouldn't be, no.
Then we're not quite sure what this is. So if you guys know what this is, please comment for us.
Do I hang my pants here and luggage? I don't know. It doesn't go flat like it should be, like a luggage rack. It's what are these for?
One question we'll ask the room steward. And because let me tell you the reason why we're perplexed is because we actually packed tables for our luggage to sit on, and this is kind of in the way. So that's the issue. Like, okay, so where do we put our luggage now? This is here. So confused. But let's take a look at the bathroom. The good old Princess bathroom with a curtain. That's one thing I say about Princess. Their bathrooms are very small. All of them. But, you know, my saying goes, when in Rome. And let's see. What else do we have here? This is the room is done, and look at this is so sweet.
We'll need any more cheese.
I was thinking the same thing. So we had a lot of cheese for some reason on the plane. I'm not sure why they want to give you cheese, and not just cheese, but smelly pretzels on a plane. But here we have more cheese and crackers and fruit. That was very nice of them. We like Princess. Why is Mr. and not Mrs. get anything? I don't know. Everybody always knows Derek. Okay, and so we are have elite benefits. So they did stock us with what do you call it?
Minibar.
Minibar. This is none of the stuff that I would ever drink. Okay.
That would be a 4-person room.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, those are the Cokes I would drink. And Don was Dos Equis? Oh. You got some water. Oh, you got 2 waters, Pellegrino and the whatever. Interesting.
The only thing that's hard was I can't take much of it home. My bag's gonna be overweight.
You can't take it home because we flew in and we have to fly out. But this would be for you for our next one. You can take it home.
Taking those.
But you can take it all home next time. Next time we will be at a regular port. All right, so this is good. And then we have our balcony and our view so far. You can't see the Space Needle from here, from my picture, but we can definitely see the Space Needle.
Yeah, right there.
And the beautiful skylight. I can't go outside because it's a little dirty. I don't have my house shoes. But, not a bad room. I can do this for 7 days.
Yeah, standard room.
A 4-person room. I cannot imagine 4 people.
You know, having that thing now.
Yeah. So this is my theory. If you're going to do a 4-person room, do a deluxe balcony. The reason I say that is you'll have a sofa that maybe can convert into a bed and then have the pull down versus having 2 pull downs right on top of your bed. That would be my advice. Do a deluxe balcony versus a regular.
Yep.
But here we go. Upward and onward. I think that's maybe Star Trek. I don't know. Oops, sorry. But we're going to use this for Alaska as well because it's the final frontier. Isn't Alaska considered the final frontier?
I think Florida is.
Florida?
Yes. So much swamp in between, nobody knows what's in there. No.
Okay.
That's what it was in the 50s and 60s. It was the final frontier.
No, it's always the West.
It was, and then Florida was actually the final frontier in the United States because it was undeveloped because it had no AC. Yeah.
So it had no air condition?
No AC until like the 60s or something. So people avoided it.
I don't think
That's why it was underdeveloped. If you notice, a lot of houses in Florida aren't built into the 50s and 60s.
Correct, but when they talk about final frontier, they're talking about actually conquering pieces of land, and that's more the West because they conquered land in the South, and they conquered land in the North, but the West
bison,
is the
we have
final.
Alligators eat us. Bison gore us.
So that would be Derek's version of
history, U.S. history.
No, Derek had. Let me tell you what Derek had today. Derek had a moonshine espresso.
That was yours.
That he took, and this is what the moonshine espresso does. That you think the final frontier is Florida and not Alaska, but okay. All right, upward and onward. So our Florida is showing because there's people in the pool and we don't know. We don't understand how. So unfortunately that is our Florida showing. Because we're like, it's still cold for us. I think it's 70 degrees. 69. Yeah. There's Holland America right there, right next to us. There's always a competition of who does it better, who does Alaska better. Is it Holland America or is it Princess? So competition is good. Here's the Space Needle. So we didn't do the Space Needle. I may have mentioned this before earlier in the video because when we tried to book it for 4th of July, it was double the price. Like they were charging like almost $100 a person to go into the Space Needle. So we opted to do something a little bit different, which was our underground tour, which was a lot cheaper, like $29, $30 a person, roughly around there. versus 100. So we missed out on the Space Needle. I can't guarantee that we'll be back in Seattle to do the Space Needle in the future, but it's pretty to look at from the outside. That's all that's important. Let's continue on. You have a preference of where you like to go?
I'm enjoying the sunshine.
Oh.
It's warming me up a little bit.
Okay, so we'll hang out here.
I didn't say hang out. I said enjoying the sun. It's temporarily even warm. It's still chilly.
Well, for those who don't know, I'm wearing a warmer jacket. So I have my little coils. So if I get cold, I can warm this up. I can probably stand out in the cold more than Derek could, but this jacket is everything and is perfect for this weather in Alaska. So I'm very excited to have it. And then we have actually a warmer coat as well. So we'll see if we have to use it or not. I don't know if Holland America is setting sail. I don't know. We asked when we were leaving because of all the cruises that we've always done, we've always known when we were leaving dock, except for this one. We never asked.
3:30, 4, whatever.
Yeah, whatever sees fit. We didn't realize all aboard was 2:30, which I'm happy we didn't know that. We got here early. We got here like at 9, but we didn't realize it was 2:30, and so I have no idea what time we're leaving. This cruise, I think we're going to just fly by the seat of our pants for a lot of it. We have some excursions that we're excited about, but everything else we're just gonna. It's
no scheduled dining or anything. Just
no schedules. We're just it's 7 days. It's a lot going on. There's a ton of people, so I think for us it'll be easier, and if we're more flexible, we may need that flexibility to hide from people. We get a little overstimulated. For a minute, Derek thought he was on Carnival from the DJ. He was like, "What's this? The DJ's playing."
But that was Celebrity.
Oh no, yes, he thought he was on Celebrity because Celebrity plays a lot of house music.
Yeah.
So he thought he was on Celebrity for a moment. There are a ton of kids on this cruise, which is unusual for Princess, but because I'm sure it's the summer, it's Alaska. The Alaska season is from May to, I think, September, October. So we expect a lot of kids because this is the warmest time to go to Alaska. So hopefully we won't have any Carnival kids running up and down the hallways.
Knocking on the doors.
Knocking on the doors. Hopefully not. So that's why we're very happy that it's only a 7-day cruise, because just in case it becomes chaotic, we're off in 7 days. We will save our longer cruises for off season.
Video. That is freaking massive. I gotta look at the height.
You don't see the bottom of it. Like it just looks like it's just the mountains floating in the sky.
I know.
And so you get a picture of it. We're walking to the back of the ship. They have ping pong, basketball going on. I think the basketball court turns into pickleball court. I think I saw some pickleball things on the itinerary. And it looks like you have a higher level up there. So that's really cool. So even though Princess, they don't have water slides, but they still have activities. They don't have, there's no, area where there's like video games, which is fine. If you want a video game water slide, there is a cruise for you. This is not the cruise, and that's okay. It offers so much more.
You gotta be active.
Yes, and which is great. You can entertain your children in other ways outside of video games. Right? We're going to do some nature entertainment. Nature entertainment. I don't know if you can see, but there is Mount St. Helen. I don't think you can get it. But right there, very little bit, you can see. The coolest thing. Seattle is so cool. Doing binocular practicing, because you never know what you're going to see on your way to your first destination. So we can see a lot of wildlife and water life, so we're making sure our binoculars work well. Yeah. I have one eye zoom.
Yeah.
And so where is he zooming into? The Space Needle and Mount St. Helen. Do you see any smoke?
No.
Any concern?
We're in the safest place, which would be a ship to get away.
Yeah. Hopefully no smoke, no plume of smoke.
They dropped us off in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, right. Not keep us in Alaska. All right, so binocular check, done. I don't know. I'm still new to, the drink, so I'm not sure if I like vodka or not.
That's right. I'll pick you up off the floor. Thank you, sir.
It's a bit strong. It's strong. It tastes like a.
You like it?
I like it. For me, it's a little strong, but I like it.
It's not so strong.
All right, so we did this. This is called baccarat. It is absolute raspberry vodka, Angelico, blackberry brandy cream. The best example I can give what it tastes like a strawberry Nestle Quik with alcohol. Yeah. For me, it's a little strong, but I saved up all my drink credits for a cruise. So I'm gonna try it. If I don't like it, Derek would drink it for me.
I can't drink all that.
Yeah, I don't know if I am a martini person.
You're not a vodka person, but it tastes good.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Rum, I think I'd go okay with. Vodka, I'm not sure. Saying our goodbyes to Seattle. We'll see you soon. On our way to Alaska. We're soaking up as much sun as we can get because we're not guaranteed any this week.